Armstrong, the all-American boy.
Wave the flag for Hudson High, boys. Show them how we stand. Ever shall our team be champions, known throughout the land.
Wheaties, Breakfast of Champions, bring you the thrilling adventures of Jack Armstrong, the all-American boy. Look, I'm no crystal gazer or anything of the kind, but there are some things in the future that are pretty easy to predict. For instance, let's say that you're going to have a big Breakfast of Champions tomorrow morning. Now, let's see what I can make of that. Well, in the first place, I'd say that you're going to eat about the finest tasting breakfast dish you ever discovered. That combination of Wheaties, milk or cream, and fruit is jam-packed with a kind of flavor that ought to make breakfast one of the high spots in your day. Now let's see what else there is for you in that complete Breakfast of Champions you're going to have tomorrow morning. I know you'll be getting a lot of good, solid nourishment. All of the well-known essential nourishment of 100% whole wheat. You'll be getting excellent proteins, vitamins A, B1, C, and G, important minerals, as well as an abundant supply of heat energy, the food fuel that helps you keep warm. So, there you are. A look into the future for every good Wheaties eater. But say, if you're not eating a Breakfast of Champions every morning, you're missing out on some extra good eating. You're missing out on that keen Wheaties flavor and all the important nourishment in Wheaties, milk, and fruit. Now, I don't want that to happen to a single one of Jack Armstrong's friends. Ask Mother right away, before you do another thing, to get you a couple of packages of Wheaties the very next time she shops. Then remind her that you'd like Wheaties, milk, and fruit, a real Breakfast of Champions, every morning. And now, Jack Armstrong, the all-American boy. Blackbeard Flint has stolen an important short and luminous ring from Uncle Jim and has made his way to the foot of a Philippine mountain. He's trying to escape from Jack and Billy and the Filipino Michelle, who are in hot pursuit. Further up the mountain are the unscrupulous adventurers Dr. Chapato and Lazaro, who are coming down to help Blackbeard. Uncle Jim and Betty are somewhere on the mountain, too, with a friendly tribe of Negritos, but no one knows just what they're doing. Right now, Blackbeard has disappeared along the old foot trail at the base of the mountain, and Jack, Billy, and Michelle are frantically looking for him. Listen.
Jumping crickets, Jack. Where can Blackbeard have disappeared to? We saw him take this trail just a few seconds ago.
He must be along this trail somewhere, Billy. There's a steep cliff on the right. We could see him if we were trying to get back up the cliff.
Yeah, and there's a swift stream on the left of the trail. I don't believe he tried to cross that stream, Jack.
No, sirree. It's too swollen by the rains.
Then he's somewhere between us and that place where the path turns. How about it, Michelle?
Maybe him in bushes. If he's in the bushes, we'll find him quick enough. He can't move fast in the bushes, and he's too big to hide himself. If we keep on along this footpath, we're bound to find him.
We've got to find him quickly, Jack. We've got to get that chart and ring from him and get away before Chapato and Lazaro arrive.
I'll say we do. I wonder where Chapato and Lazaro are now. We saw them coming down the mountain just a moment ago.
Me hope they break necks.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Michelle, but it'd certainly help if they'd each break a leg or so.
I wonder what Uncle Jim and Betty are doing now, Billy. They must know that Chapato and Lazaro got away from the Negritos.
Gosh, how I wish Uncle Jim were here. He'd figure out where Blackbeard disappeared to.
Blackbeard not gone far. We find him.
Look, Billy, here's a footprint. And here's another one. Blackbeard isn't far ahead.
But maybe it's not his footprint.
Of course it's his footprint, Billy. It's fresh. And besides, it was made with shoes. None of the Igorots or Negritos wear shoes. And I'll bet there's not another white man for 50 miles except our bunch. We're getting close to him.
We'd better go carefully, Jack. He may be hiding in one of these bushes and try to backtrack on us after we go by.
He may do more than that, Billy. He may have cut himself a stick and take a wallop at us.
Gee, there's a whole clump of bushes ahead. Maybe he's hiding in there.
He not there, Senor Billy.
But how can you tell, Michelle?
Me tell. Me know how bushes look. No one been in those bushes.
Michelle's a good woodsman, Billy. But just the same, we'll keep our eyes open as we go by.
No, they're pretty thick bushes, Jack, but I can't see a thing in them.
Michelle's right. There's no one in them. And besides, the footprints keep on going.
Me see where he go. Where, Michelle, where?
He go in here. See? I see it, Billy. Right ahead. It's a sort of tunnel into the side of the mountain.
Jumpin' Jiminy, then he did disappear right into the mountain.
And Looks like the entrance to a mine of some sort. Is that right, Michelle?
You're right, Senor Jack. That old gold mine. A gold mine?
That's probably right, Billy. Uncle Jim said these mountains are full of abandoned gold mines. But don't get excited. There's no gold left in them now.
Then we've got him trapped, Jack. If he's in the mine, we've got him trapped.
I don't know about that, Billy. If the mine is just a short heading in the hillside, we've got him trapped. But if it's a big mine, there may be miles and miles of tunnels and branches and headings. It might take a couple of days to explore them all.
But it doesn't look like a big mine, Jack. Such a small entrance.
You can't tell the size of a bottle by the size of the stopper, Billy. Here we are. Let's take a look around before we go in.
Look, there's an old rusty narrow-gauge railroad track going in. Vines and bushes have grown up all around it. No, I don't believe it's been used for years.
You're right, Senor Billy. They get gold at Baguio now. They not get gold up here for a long time.
This looks like a big mine to me, Billy. Look, there's the remains of an old dam across the stream. They must have had a large washing plant here at one time. I'll bet the Spaniards operated this mine before the Americans ever got to the Philippines.
But gee willikins, Jack, if it's a big mine, we'll never find Blackbeard in there.
Maybe we can, Billy. It's dark in there. Blackbeard never carried a flashlight with him in his whole life. So he'd be afraid to go in very far. He'd be afraid he'd get lost and not be able to find his way out.
Then maybe he's only a little ways in. Maybe he can see us now.
I'll bet my boots he's not very far in there.
Have you got your pocket flashlight with you, Jack?
I'll say I've got it. If it didn't get smashed up when we slid down the side of the mountain. Let's see if it's all right. Here it is.
It's all right. It's got a good light. Let's go in now and get that chart and ring from Blackbeard. Geppetto and Lazaro will be here soon.
You and I'll go in first, Billy. Michelle, you follow us. You're our getaway man. If Blackbeard gets away from us, you nab him.
Me grab him. Me hold him tight.
Come on, Billy. Watch your step. Don't stumble over this rail.
Gosh, all fish hooks, but it looks dark in here.
It is dark. Watch where you step, Billy.
Flash your light, Jack. Let's see what's here inside.
Not yet, Billy. I can still see a little. Stand still for a moment and we'll see if we can hear anything.
There's somebody in there, Jack. I can hear him move.
There's somebody there, all right. And it's got to be Blackbeard.
But he's easing back, Jack. We'll lose him.
He won't get very far. He'll be afraid to go back too far without a light. Come on.
Jiminy, it is dark now.
Look, Billy, straight ahead. Do you see what I see?
I see it, Jack. It's a spot of green light. It's the ring. It's the luminous ring shining in the darkness.
That's what it is. Blackbeard put it on his finger for safekeeping.
And I'll bet he has the chart in his pocket.
He won't have it there long. Michelle, are you still with us?
Me still here, Senor Jack.
Good. You see that spot of green light ahead of us?
Si, senor. Me see.
Keep your eye on that. That's the luminous ring. It's on Blackbeard's finger.
Me watch. Flash your light, Jack. Let's see what he's doing.
Okay, Billy. But watch out. He may try to rush us. Here's the light.
There he is. There's Blackbeard.
Who's there?
You know who's here, Blackbeard. It's Billy and I.
Rattle my rat lines. I thought it might be you. But who's that third fellow with you? I saw three of you come in.
Wouldn't you like to know, Blackbeard?
Well, that ain't your Uncle Jim. You look too small for your Uncle Jim. And it ain't one of those there Negritos. It's too big for that. Who is he?
It is Michelle, Senor Blackbeard Flint. Me come with Senor Jack and Senor Billy. Me come to help them.
Well, I will blow him a 40 cancel sky high. So you turned tail on us, did you, Michelle? You deserted ship. You've gone over to the enemy. Wait till the chief hears of this.
Me not care. Me finish with Senor Shepato. Me finish with you. Me go with Senor Jack and Senor Billy and Capitan Fairfield.
Well, ram me on a reef, Michelle. You took a fine time to mutiny. I rip my royals if you didn't. Well there, Jack, if you'll stop flashing that light in my eyes, I'll be mighty obliged.
I'll keep the light on you for a while, Blackbeard. And I'll thank you to hand over that chart and ring you stole from it.
Why, roll my gunnels under, Jack. You don't.
The ring's on your finger now, Blackbeard, so don't bother to tell us you haven't got it. And the chart's probably in your pocket. Are you going to hand them over, or do we have to take them from you?
And we can take them from you, Blackbeard. Don't fool yourself about that. There are three of us here.
You aren't going to go back on an old shipmate, are you, Michelle?
Me not shipmate of you, Blackbeard. Me have Senor Jack and Senor Billy.
Hurry up and make up your mind, Blackbeard.
Well, now, Jack, it's this way. I won't deny that I got the ring with me. I am the little scrap of talk, too. And I'm still willing to go 50-50 with you and your Uncle Jim on the matter of finding that uranium.
We're not going 50-50 with your gang, Blackbeard. Not now or any other time. I'll give you 3 seconds to hand them over.
I'll give him the old tackle if he doesn't come across, Jack. You jump on him at the same time.
We have to, Senor Jack. Well, Blackbeard, what about it?
Well, now, Jack, it's this way.
I'm going to put the flashlight down here so we can see.
Look out, Jack. Blackbeard is looking for a stone or something.
Come on, Billy. We'll rush him before he finds one. Come on, Michelle.
anymore. Down.
Out, Michelle. Pull me down as fast as I go.
Hang on to that arm, Michelle. You can't do a thing. Hold on to those legs. I'm trying, Jack. I'm trying.
Shakes on what? You will not.
Oh, God! He's got his leg loose, Jack. Look out. He's trying to get to his feet. Grab those legs, Billy. Get a hold of him. Okay.
How fast? Take your glimmers out of you.
Grab those legs, Billy. Get hold of him. You've got one of them now, Jack. That's all you need, Billy. Hold on to that one. Watch out. He's trying to kick you with the other one. I'll hold on. He can't get at me. Keep the ring off his finger, Billy. Hold on to that leg.
You'll never get that ring, Jack. I'm going to in my body.
Can you get the ring, Jack? Can you get it? I'm trying, Billy. He's got his fist doubled up.
Me fix that, Senor Jack. Me bite your finger. Keep your teeth out of me, you brown-skinned cannibal.
I've got it, Billy. I've got the ring. Hold on to that leg. I'm holding on, Jack. Get the chart. Get the chart out of his pocket.
Keep out of my pocket, Jack. Keep out of my pocket.
Hold on to him, Michelle. Hold on to him, Billy.
My pocket.
I've got it, Billy. I've got the chart. Now, when I give the word, jump back. Jump back for the flashlight. Okay, now I'm back. Give me that light, Billy. Quick, I'll hold it in Blackbeard. We can see him, but he can't see us. Here it is, Jack. Look out for Blackbeard now. He's getting up.
I'll get you for this, Jack. I'll get you too, Billy. I'll rip you apart from stem to stern. I'll split you from top side to bottom side. And as for you, Michelle...
All right, Blackbeard, here we are. Why don't you come and try a little ripping? Come on, Blackbeard. Just try to take us apart. What are y'all waiting for? Me think, Senor Blackbeard, not in much hurry to try.
Oh, I blast you, Michelle. I'll start with you.
Me here, Senor Blackbeard. Why you not come, huh? He won't come, Michelle. He's had enough. He's just like you said, a big bag of wind.
We better get out of here, Jack. Geppetto and Lazaro may be here any minute. We better get going. Have you got the ring and the chart?
Yeah, they're in my pocket, Billy. But you're right. We'd better get going. I'll keep the light pointed back on Blackbeard as I go out. You and Michelle head for the daylight at the entrance of the mine.
Oh, we can see the daylight all right. Hey, Jack.
What's the trouble, Billy?
Wait, there's somebody just coming into the mine.
Yeah?
Wait, there's two of them now.
Who are they, Billy? Are they Geppetto and Lazaro?
I can't see who they are, but there are two of them, and they're coming in. Hear them?
Are Geppetto and Lazaro coming into the mine now? If they are, well, Jack and Billy are in a jam. But wait a minute. Maybe that's Uncle Jim with Betty. But if it is they, you can be sure that Geppetto and Lazaro aren't far behind. It looks as though that old gold mine is going to be rocking with excitement soon, and you won't want to miss it. So be sure to listen in at the same time tomorrow to another thrilling episode of The Country of the Headhunters with Jack Armstrong, the All-American Boy. How's that Wheaties Champ Stamp album of yours coming along? If it isn't just about complete, here's a little tip. In a few weeks, there'll be some brand new stamps printed on the back of the Wheaties package, and I want you to have your Champ Stamp album right up to date so you'll be ready for these new stamps. How's about getting some Wheaties and adding a couple of new pages to your Champ Stamp album tomorrow for sure?
Have you tried Wheaties? They're whole wheat with all...
This is Franklin McCormick saying goodbye until tomorrow for General Mills, makers of Wheaties, Breakfast of Champions, who have just presented another episode of Jack Armstrong, the All-American Boy.
So just buy Wheaties, the best breakfast food in the land. Wave the flag for Hudson